Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hey, Haribo everybody. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada, Jesus, Srila Prabhupada. Welcome everybody. Haman, Bhaktatam, Amy, Noodles, alright. Yvonne, okay. Welcome, Lalita. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Nityananda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Advaita Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Sri Advaita Nityananda, Gaurachandra, Krishna Chaitanya, Sri 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 Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Govinda. Sri Krishna, Sri Advaita, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara, Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Sri Advaita Nityananda Gauranga, Sri Advaita Nityananda Gaurachandra, Gauranga, 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 Gaurachandra, Gauranga, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Krishna Gauranga Nityananda. Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna. Turn your mics on. Let's chant some Krishna. Japa. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Hari Hari
Rama.
Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari Hari Hari
Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Hari
Hare
Krishna
Hare.
Krishna Krishna Hari 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 Rama Hari
Hare
Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna
Hari
Krishna,
Hari Hari
Hare
Krishna Hari Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Hari Hari
Rama.
Hari Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna
Rama
Hari
Rama,
Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama
Krishna Krishna, Hare
Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari
Hare
Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Rama.
Krishna Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama 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 Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari 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 Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Hari 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 Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Rama Hari 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 Krishna Hari Krishna 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 Hari Hari Krishna 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Nityananda 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 Sri Krishna Chaitanya 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 Sri Krishna
Krishna Krishna,
Chaitanya
Hare Hare.
Sri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya
Rama, Hare
Sri
Rama.
Krishna Chaitanya Sri Krishna
Rama Rama,
Chaitanya
Hare Hare.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Hare Krishna Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya.
Rama
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama
Nityananda,
Hare Krishna
Nityananda, Nityananda. Nityananda, Nityananda,
Krishna Hare
Nityananda, Nityananda,
Rama Rama Hare
Nityananda. Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gauranga, Gauranga, Vishvambara, 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 Vishvambara. Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai,
Hare
Nimai,
Rama Hare Rama
Nimai, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit, Nimai Pandit,
Hare Krishna Hare
Nimai
Krishna
Pandit, Nimai Pandit.
Krishna Krishna Hare
Vishwabara, Vishwabara,
Rama Rama
Vishwabara,
Hare
Vishwabara,
Hare
Vishwabara, Vishwabara,
Krishna Krishna Hare
Vishwabara, Vishwabara.
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Gora Chandra, Gora
Rama Rama
Chandra,
Hare
Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora
Hare
Chandra,
Krishna
Goranga, Goranga. Goranga. Oh, my Lord, Goranga. Oh, my Lord, Goranga. Goranga, Goranga, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra. Gora Chandra, Goranga, Gora
Hare Krishna
Chandra,
Hare
Goranga, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Krishna
Krishna
Krishna Hare
Chaitanya, Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare Rama
Shri
Hare Rama
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Rama
Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Krishna
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri
Hare
Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri
Rama Hare
Krishna
Rama
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Rama Rama
Chaitanya. Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Krishna, Radhe, 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 Radha,
Rama Rama Hare
Radha, 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 Radha,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna. Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama Hare
Krishna,
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna.
Rama Rama
Oh, Krishna, 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 Krishna. Oh my Lord Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, 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 oh my Lord Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 oh my Lord Krishna, 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 Krishna. Oh, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
oh my
Krishna.
Lord Krishna, oh my Lord Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare
Krishna,
Rama.
Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Hare.
Hare.
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Oh my Lord Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Rama,
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare,
Hare,
Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Ram, Hare Ram,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Hare, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Ram, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna, Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda.
Jaya Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Sri Chaitanya Chandra Jaya Guru Bhakta Vrinda.
So tell me what you want to hear today. I'm a bit confused. I
I have no idea.
have no idea.
Whatever you pick.
Oh yeah, that's a cop out. No, no. Okay, somebody out there in the audience, Cyberland out
Yeah, that's good. Let them choose.
there. What do you guys want to hear? I don't want to make the wrong choice.
I also don't want to make wrong choice. But we cannot make wrong choice. Always good.
How come these guys are silent ducks? Oh, it's a delay out there. Chaitanya Bhagavat. Oh, the book. You know, I left that book behind, unfortunately. I had so much weight, you know. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, she can read, yeah. Oh, wait a second. I want to really go first. I want to start. I'm a bit greedy right now. Okay, I guess I can pull up a Chaitanya Bhagavat, but it's from the electronic thing. Okay, yeah, Chaitanya Bhagavat by Lochan Sit Vrindavan Das Vrindavan Das Chaitanya. Oh, music here. Hare Krishna. Huh. Oh, it's not here. Huh. Okay, we're going to have to read from Lochan Das. We'll read Chaitanya Lamungal. Lochan Das. Chandas. Lochan Das. Chapter 2 in somewhere in Chaitanya Bhagavat. Please listen to Sri Gaurahari's pastime of visiting Saptatala. Seeing the serene tala trees, Lord Caitanya smiled and ran to touch them. The sky filled with the jubilant sounds of Jai, Jai, all glories, all glories. The 7 tala trees were previously celestial Gandharvas. Who got cursed to become trees on earth. The Lord liberated them with his transcendental touch. Yeah. Yeah, the Lord liberated them with it. See, these tala trees were cursed to come to the earth, and that's all of us. We live under the curse. Saint Paul talked about that, about the beings living under the curse. Everybody, and then Jesus came to liberate people from being under the curse. See, so what's the real purport? What's the deeper conclusion beyond some sectarian idea? Is the devotees here liberate us from being under the curse. The curse is basically you're under the modes of nature and it makes you curse. It's a curse. You live a cursed life, cursed, things just don't work out perfectly. That's being under the curse. We're under the curse of the modes of nature, the cyclic modes of nature of creation, maintenance, and destruction. That's the curse. So Maya, right now, when I was chanting, I was realizing some interesting things. It's always kind of like that. Yeah. The right now, Maya is fighting big time to keep people's attention. See, in basically in this destructive aspect of creation. So the demons are very interested. They love meditating on destroying things, and that's what that's what they want. They have some idea of. They like to be like gods. Demoniac is the imitation, the antithesis of God. It's an imitation of God. So the demons want to destroy things so they can create. They want to imitate this cyclic thing that God does, this organically and naturally. See, it's an organic thing, this thing, the creation. But so anyway, the demons, they are just natural imitators of that. So they destroy because they have some twisted idea of what they want to build. They want to build it. See, it's always selfish because you cannot imitate God. God is pure. He's spotlessly pure. He has pure ideas. He has pure happiness. See, and so when you're under the curse, you're either a demon or a demigod. You're still under the curse as a demigod. It's a little higher vibration, but it's still not out of the woods yet. This is why all the Bible and also Lord Caitanya, he said chanting the name of God is the only feasible means of salvation in this age of Kali. What we're doing here is actually the only feasible means. See, because you're meditating on the name of the Lord, and that's transcendental. And very quickly, especially in this association, you get a transcendental experience of the absolute truth. It's just like you begin to live in Vrindavan. The symptoms of being a Vrindavan devotee, when you chant Hare Krishna mantra and Lord Chaitanya's names and pastimes, and very quickly you begin to get the feeling, the relation. See, the feeling is the relationship with the devotees in Vrindavan and in Mayapur. See, and that feeling, it enhances your meditation and appreciation and relish and fixation on that absolute truth. See, and that's our ticket out of here. Otherwise you're meditating like right now. It's a real Bhagavatam example. The demons are in their destructive phase, destroying everything, and everything you look out on Facebook and TikToks and all that is, oh, look what they're doing to you. Look how they're going to control you. Look at how they're going to make your life a mess, and how they're going to be tyrants and you're going to be slaves, and this is what they're doing. They're passing this law and that law and this law and that law, and they're, really into it, because, and getting you into it, getting you to meditate on, getting people to fight this. See? And this gives energy to this, gives energy. This is the energy. That's why people, they're like zombies. They eat the flesh of others, even psychically. It doesn't have to be a material cannibalism. People are living off everybody's energy. See, because they got no life of their own, and they don't know what we know. How to get life from Krishna, how to eat his name. You notice the mouth is going, right? We're eating something, like Kamalakanta says, hey man, where's the maha? Right here, man. Our mouths are full of it. Okay? Yeah. See, you have to learn to come to the point of tasting the name of God. See, that's our ticket out of here. This is a very quick path to do it, is in association of those who are tasting the name of God. We got something here. We've got a treasure. Where's your treasure, Gohari? Yeah, we got the kingdom of God. Where's the kingdom of God, Gohari? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, you blind fool. Come here, man. You got to eat the kingdom of God. You got to eat your way into the kingdom of God. There's no other way. You got to taste this wine, man, and get intoxicated by this name. So you become meditating naturally, right, Lalita? Your mind goes to Vrindavan, and you want to live in Vrindavan. See, and it's more attractive than what these demons are proposing. Hey, look at us. Look what we're doing to you. That's just for the body. Well, you can do what you want with the body, but my body, my real body, is spirit, man, is spiritual. Man, and it belongs to the Lord. My heart is spirit, man. It belongs to the Lord. And his heart belongs to me. His heart is mine, and my heart is his. This is called true love. Anybody ready for that? It's great, man. It's fantastic to fall in love like this. This is true lust forever. And then the fairy tale that's really true. These others don't come true. The man and the woman in the body, you see them a few days or months down the line, fighting like cats and dogs. That's Krishna's mercy. Eventually you give it up. You think, oh man, I want to fall in love with God, man. You come here. You know what a real priest and minister is? They're supposed to marry you, God. They perform the marriage ceremonies. That's all ceremonies. That's all the shadow of the truth. You come here, we'll get you really married. We'll hitch you up. We'll get you hitched up. And this is till death do you part, but there's no death in this. You live forever. So, that's that other marriage, that these ministers that are not really qualified to be a priest, They think to be a priest is you got to be celibate. That's what they teach in Vaishnava religion, in Catholic religion, to be a priest. And they're out there, banging all their nuns out there, and they find all these babies, buried in the churchyard, the aborted things.
Yeah, till better parts you, but this is not in transcendental life with the Lord. There is no death. So you will not be separated from him.
Yeah.
If you stay close, he will keep you.
Yeah, that's only the shadow. Yeah, it's only the shadow. The shadow of truth is the world. It's showing you where it's ultimately going, which is what we're doing here. You want internal relationship with God. You want true love of God. It's available now. It's available here, but you got to come to those who have it. People don't come here because one thing is they don't know what it is. Their teachers are just in the shadows. They're the blind still leading the blind. They'll marry. The best they can do is marry you to hopefully a good woman or man, but usually you just take your chances. After a few days or a few months or a few years, you find out they aren't all they're cracked up to be, because everybody is wounded. Everybody is half. Everybody is incomplete. So they can't help you. I mean, if you're a real devotee with real devotion, you have some devotional experience, and then you're together in a family, okay, well, you're probably going to have an okay time. Help each other. Other than that, it's you're wounded, man. Your faults are going to be projected on each other, and then you're going to react to that, and same old, and you're going to spend all your time going into therapy to try to work it out so that you can, the therapist is taking all your money, and it still never always works out because you never get the perfect healing there. The perfect healing is the healer. The healer is the Lord. That's why Jesus has the name as the healer, because he was in union with the Lord. The perfect healer is the devotee who brings you to the Lord, to the perfect healing. Otherwise, you're going to always spend all your time trying to heal the body. I mean, okay, a little bit of that is okay. But if you spend all your days and all your nights and all your years trying to heal this and fix that, and that's Maya. The Maya is very attractive. And, you become very attracted to bodily things. Because naturally we are supposed to be attracted to bodily things, but spiritual things, spiritual objects, because we're really spirit. This is all you learn by chanting the holy name in this association. You learn who you are, that you're spirit. You understand what Jesus understood and taught. My words are spirit. Yeah, why are they spirit? Because they're speaking about spirit. See, and so this brings our attention to spirit. Spirit manifests, because spirit is very is very happy to be with spirit. He's very, our love, true love, is awakened to the spiritual object. That's Krishna. The spiritual object is conclusive understanding of the absolute truth. Speculation doesn't awaken the Lord in the heart. See, that's Radha is very attractive to the truth. See? So then you got to meet a Bhagavad Gita 10:10 in person. So because they know these things. Nobody else knows. Yeah. And nobody else knows those who know these things. That's why usually the first fruits are those who they're sent here. The Lord says, I want this person to awaken, and they get a core. This is the core. You need a core group in everything. Even in Bitcoin. Oh, Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin, they got a core group actually that keeps it together. Without that core, it would fall apart, because the Maya is always trying to attack this Bitcoin. They're always, they want to take it down. They don't like it. They want to be control. They want control over the money. That's the whole thing. People, these demons know that if they can control the money, they control the people, right? And then this Bitcoin arises out of nowhere. Who did that? It's Krishna. He's always throwing a fork in the machinery to create some pastime. Yeah. This is the thing, man. It's so funny. It's taken over too. It's gradually coming over and taking over. I find that fascinating. Finances. I always kind of hated finances, but when I see them related to Krishna, they're fascinating. How the Lord uses everything, and how he threw this Bitcoin in 2009, like a completely. Nobody would ever think of this kind of thing where the money comes into the control of the people, and not see, the governments are usually they're the ones in controllers, and the demons they control the money because you want this, that's why they want these things, the CBDCs, that way they program the money. Oh, you have this political affiliation. Oh, I'm sorry, man, you can't eat today. They got that kind of stuff. Unbelievable, man. And the Bitcoin thing is they can't put their hands on it. It's in the control of the people. It's just trippy. It's all how that one works out. It's great. This is how you get really detached. You're in the world, but not of it, man. You can see what's going on, and sort of participate, but sort of not. It's all for preaching, to help people understand the highest truth, distinguished from illusions that people are in. It's almost becomes a big joke. You start to see that people are just meditating on inferior things. Really, it's like it is so great to be happy, truly happy forever. That's what's being offered here. When you can chant the holy name like Lalita, that's it, and you're eternally free. Liberated souls are in this sangha. I haven't seen them anywhere else. They only just like bullshitters, they're just bullshitting everything. They're not real. They would like to be. See, they're wannabes. I want to be guru. I want to be the deliverer of the universe. They're wannabe because it's attractive, to be like God, right? Deliver the universe. But only a real devotee has been purified delivers the universe. We deliver the universe here. And not even think about it. It's not like I want to deliver. We just deliver the universe. See, there's a difference between wanting to than just doing it. You just do it. It's like burping. It's part of the relish of chanting the holy names and tasting these truths and bliss. You liberate the universe. Because people listen. See, this is the way of spontaneity. See? Love has no material motive other than to fulfill itself, even Kihil Chabram in that beautiful poem of love. Love is just to fulfill itself. It just wants to love. Love what? See, this we explain. Love Krishna. Love his name, his pastimes, truths. Let's see. The internet's working okay today so far. But I think as it comes into the morning, that's why I wanted to stop chanting and give a little bit of a class before it starts going. On off. Yeah. Okay, back to the story here. Where is it? Nope, not that one. The 7 tala trees were previously celestial Gandharvas who got cursed to become trees on earth. The Lord liberated them with his transcendental touch. See, that's it. That's the essence. We are liberated by the transcendental touch of the Lord. It's not like the physical. See, your spirit is awakened. Your spirit is touched by the transcendental touch of the hand of God. And see, it's not, you think, oh, some hand like this. No, the touch of the Lord is subtle. It's spiritual. See, it comes through the disciplic line. We're here to touch people. The Lord and the devotees do this touching thing. You're touched by the Lord and the Lord's devotee. See, the Lord uses that devotee to touch the world. See, the world isn't touched. That's why the Lord doesn't come here unless the devotee is here. When the devotee is here, the Lord touches the world and liberates it. See? But you got to find those who are touched by the Lord. They're the ones who are a little touched in the head. Yes, like Madhavendra Puri. He was a little touched in the head. He would chant Krishna's name and laugh and cry and everything, kind of things you see here. And the Lord appeared in a dream and said, because of your ecstatic love, I'm going to appear in the world. I'm going to touch the world and deliver it. Yeah, I'm touching it through you, as you, through you. We're really intimate. It's all about intimacy. See, the Lord comes here through and as the devotee, touching the world, liberating it. Otherwise, you're touched by Maya, man. You're touched by demigods, or demons. They want to touch you. They want to touch your body, man. They want to grab your body and put it in the gulag, man. They got a lot of guillotines ready for people already. They've been storing them in America, man, a lot of them. They got all kinds of these little diabolical plans. Does that scare you? Well, it'll scare you over here. Come over here, man. This is the right hole. We got the cheese. That's the purpose, man, Yeah. We use Maya. See, Maya is good. Oh, yeah, good. Scare them over here, man. Bring them over here. We got the solution. It's great. You come here, we got the solution. We got the potion, the magic potion of the solution. Okay? There's no other solution other than coming into the society of devotees and becoming attracted to the transcendental form of Krishna. What other solution is there now? There is no other solution. We have the solution. We drink the solution. Very tasty. Very soluble. That's why we get a little salty here. I get a little salty, It's from drinking this solution. Give us a word, Lalita. What do you got to say?
A bit salty, you mean? You say what you think. Me too. And I saw today Johannes. Johannes.
Spicy. You get a little spicy,
Oh, yeah. It's
a little Latin. Latin. I think Krishna has a little Latino in him.
Well, Jesus came with a sword. We fight for the truth, and if we need to be salty, we're salty.
Yeah. Jesus came with a sword. We come with salt. We throw it in the wound.
If the world would be more receptive and acceptive, it would be easy. But Krishna likes to clap. He likes to use all his attributes. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's it, man. True. Yeah. All right. What else we got here? Overcome with the ecstasy of love of God, Gauranga felt no disturbance from traveling. That's how it is, man. If you want to overcome the threefold miseries in Bhagavad Gita, it says, threefold miseries of the body, the mind, your emotions, being like, oh, you ever see emotion? We got to hear it sometimes. Oh, I feel so sad. You want to overcome that. See, you need the awakening of this love of Krishna, because that is the solution, man. It's the one that really works. Otherwise, you're going to go into therapy, and even the therapists, like I know psychologists who they got all emotion. I even seen them. I had some students that were psychologists. They're all fucked up. I mean, excuse my French. They're all screwed up too. That's why they go to psychology. It's just they can't. Nobody can do it perfectly. You overcome the threefold miseries and the discomforts in the world simply by loving God. Loving the transcendental name instead of this God who's God. Well, just this is his name, man. We got his name. He left his name. He left his pastimes. He left these truths, these conclusive understanding of the absolute truth. Just listen to it without speculating, and you'll just overcome. You'll get the juice. You get the life. That's why they can't do it. They're speculating on who Krishna is, what he is, and what he wants. They don't even know the desire of the Lord. Otherwise, you would preach this. At least now we're preaching that, because the desire of the Lord is that we get this love of Krishna. Remember, Lord Caitanya said in chapter 9, Navadi Leela. See, these are all his desires. Oh, my name is Vishvambara, the maintainer, the provider for the people in the universe. See, the maintainer. But they're not even alive yet, really. What kind of maintenance is this? They're not even really born. They're not alive. So my name, Vishvambara, will be actualized when I can fill this world with love of Krishna, love of God. See? Then people become naturally spiritual. Then thy will be done. See, thy will, God's will is love of God on earth, man. That's his plan. Demons don't know what the real plan is. They're selfish. How can they know? But they're part of it. We're all part of it. But the Lord wants just that prayer. Why do you think we still have that prayer? Thy will be done on earth as it is, not in heaven. That's inconclusive. As in the spiritual world. Literally, that world, that life. Be devotees like they're here. This is the perfect plan. And we're big time part of this. Because we got it in our little world here, right? Our little bubble here. Many devotees, and then if you don't got it yet, you're on your way to thy will be done. You're learning the real will of God, the real will of Lord Caitanya, who is God in his greatest form and manifestation, is that the people of the world of Kali Yuga be filled with this love of God. That's the will of God. Now, if you say the will of God is Varnashram, come on, man, that's diddly chunk change. What are you dealing with silver for when we got the gold, right there, Lalita? Gold. Gold is love of Krishna, man. Why is silver, Even in Bitcoin, they got silver and Bitcoin. Silver, Bitcoin are these other programs. They're very nice. And you know what I was thinking? What do I need silver for? I'm getting the gold. I got all Bitcoin now. I just put it all in Bitcoin. Silver, I got gold, man. That's why, I can't help it, man. The Lord has spoiled me. He just wants me to be rich, and he says, you just go for the gold. Why are you dicking around with silver and irons and pyrites and fool's gold? I don't use that for preaching. I just go for gold, man. Yeah, man. This is intelligence. Yeah. So I do that with all paths. All paths are like silver and iron and pyrite and for fool, or different levels and all that. Hey, man, golden bhakti, man, pure devotional services here. I'm here to preach that, man. Narayan Raj can't give you that. He didn't. He even said, I can't give you that. I'm not going to give it to you. Whether he had it or not, who knows and who cares? He's gone, man. Right now, we're alive. We're living, and we're giving. We're living and giving. Who's receiving? You want love of Krishna? You want to be overcome and not be troubled by your travels in this world, because there are many troubles now and coming up. Lots of them. You want to live like we do? I mean, I just come here and I start chanting and troubles just boop, gone. Love of Krishna is fantastic. You show me a better program. You show me a better medicine. Take the medicine. Even that lady I met, the nice psychologist here, she's a psychologist too. And she says, yeah, this chanting is the medicine. Take the medicine. See, it's medicine. Yeah. So without an awakening, you stay on the level of trying to find the happiness in the material thing. Yeah, exactly. That's why you have to.
That's me. That Facebook user is me.
Is you? Okay.
I don't know why my name is not there, but I just...
Yeah, good. Thank you. Yeah. So that's the idea is the material things. The thing is, we got to find the happiness is in spiritual things. Yeah, spirit is a thing. Person, place, and thing. But it's spirit person. Spirit person is Krishna. But we got a name to it. Krishna, Gauranga, a devotee, Haridas, his devotees. They're persons, places, Vrindavan. See? These are places. These are places. They're like nouns. See that, like the nouns of the world are mundane. These are spiritual nouns. These are person is Krishna, his qualities. See, nouns. They're about a person, just like we have a person, place, and things, even in the English language. See, we have spiritual language. Person, Gauranga, Krishna, Radha, Haridas, Vrindavan Das. All these devotees are eternally relishable beings. They give you energy just by thinking about them. You get purified by thinking about them. See, and if you think about persons, places in the mundane world, all it does is cut you off from who you are. That's the whole thing. All day long, people are meditating on material things, stuff, and then they get very attached to, person, places, and things in the world, identified because they're meditating on that, and therefore they don't awaken. They get closed. The flower stays closed. Their hearts become bound by material persons, places, and things. And that's why you take another birth. See, we don't. We are bound by person, places, and things that are spiritual. See? Therefore, we are drawn there. Doesn't matter whether you manifest some faults in this being in this world, but are you attracted to spirit? That's the whole thing. People wonder, go hard, you're not qualified because you don't follow this, you don't do that, you drink this, you eat that, and all this stuff. And nobody asks. Oh, well, some people ask. Thank God. Well, what do you do? Oh, all we do is liberate people from the cycle of birth and death and give them love of Krishna. That's the gold. Why are you worried about the trappings? That just traps you to look at that stuff. No, just look at the love of Krishna. That's the important. That's the essence. That's the gold. Don't look at any trappings. Otherwise, you'll be trapped by the trappings. Meditating on that. Why not meditate on the love of Krishna? That's awakening in devotees here. And then taste some of that. Drink some of that. Become intoxicated by that. And then go, Sangha here is delivering people out of illusion. Don't they need to know why, they're meditating on Varnashram Dharma. Oh, Radhanath said this. Oh, Radhanath, Jaipataka did do this and do that. And then they talk and the gurus talk and everybody's blind. And here we got the light, we got the truth, we got ecstasy, we give ecstasy, we deliver people from illusion. Don't you think anybody in ISKCON or any of those groups want to be delivered? Don't you think they need to hear this message? Or do they just need to be just, well, just let's just go along and Varnashram Dharma. We don't hear anything. Wake them up. Why not? Well, they might throw a tomato on me and it'll squash and mess up my dress. Oh, well. Yeah, why not boldly go? You got travel in cyberspace, man. You just go up there, Facebook, man. Just tell them, hey, man, come to this Sangha. Anybody want love of Krishna? It's here. And of course they're going to squawk. Yeah, squawk all you want, but that's the truth, man. Good. Get it out, man. Get out all that garbage that's in the way of the truth. Right? See, so anybody out there wants to preach, that's how you do it. Don't be afraid of tomatoes. All they do is squash. You're protected by this Sangha. You're protected by this energy. You're protected by Krishna in your own heart. So hopefully you made some advancement in getting some taste here. Yeah. It's time for, be like the Christian. At least they out there, they stand up for the truth, right? They stand up for Jesus. They get tomatoes thrown at them all the time. It's time here also, get up there and we got something that's, for the Vaishnavas, starting with them and for anybody. I tell people now hey man, we got love of Krishna here. You want that? You're just crazy. What are you going to do? We're sane, man. This love of Krishna makes you safe and sane. These fireworks, and there you come here, you're going to see some fireworks, but they're safe and sane. Not like the fireworks of the world. You go out there, how many people get blind? They light those things off, and the fuse goes too fast and it blows up in their face, and some people die and all that. There's nothing safe and sane in this world. They're lying to you. That thing there is not safe and sane. You got to be a little insane to take it, and that's just the truth, man. You've just been brainwashed and programmed. You don't see the intentions. See, devotees, if you're lucky, you become purified. The devotees see the intentions of the good and the bad. You see how God is where. Why wouldn't, that's one of the things, the Lord protects his devotees. They become wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Yeah, but you got to see the wisdom. Wisdom's important. You got to be as wise as these guys. Otherwise, you become a wise guy. Or you follow wise guys. Wise guys, they're jokers. They're not really wise. They're wise guys, jokers. That's what I tell you, the elites think. They're jokers. They think if these guys believe our bullshit, they don't deserve to be on this planet. They're stupid. They're not intelligent. See, they can only destroy. See, it's not like I don't see what they say. I see the same thing. I was also very stupid and unintelligent and a fool. I agree. I agree with them. But the thing is, the Lord has given me the power. He's given me a power to have intelligence, to have real love and real understanding. See, and to give that to others, we don't have to erase people from the planet. We give them the life that we have. What did Jesus said? I have life, I can give it to you abundantly. That's a real father, is a real spiritual master. They have life, and if you're not willing to get that life, you're not going to be born again. You're not going through the regeneration, and you will die, and they will kill you. They will kill your bodies. They can't kill you. You're just still a seed that hasn't been born. There's no germination in you. But you need a spiritual father unless you're spiritually reborn. And if you are, you would love this association. You would know. I mean, look at Lalita. She loves this association. She's ecstatic. She's not like, well, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, go hurry. I'm an ecstatic devotee like Christina. And now I can go and do and then criticize the gurus and do all that, all in the name of Krishna. Now that's stupid. Doesn't even want to be around because there's more purification to go and she won't want to do it. Same thing with Mahavir. There's more purification for that guy. He doesn't want to do it. My ex-wife, more purification of her big false ego, her big competition. She's stuck in that and doesn't want to do it yet. Can't do it. Anyway, that's your situations, if you want to hear. But we're doing it and we're loving it and we're setting the example. Go all the way with Krishna, right? Go to home base. Just like, when I remember when I was a kid, we used to, I get a girlfriend and they say, did you get all the way to home base? Did you make it to home? You know what that is? Home base. Lalita doesn't know, but some of you Americans know home base. That's going all the way, going every very intimate place. You want to do that with God? That's what we do here. That's pure, purifying, liberating, freeing, makes you intelligent, gives you real power in this world. You know that power that these guys are looking for, these elites, what kind of power do they got? They got very little. So little power. They want to have power or control over people's material bodies. I got power over people's spiritual bodies, man. Power to awaken them, awaken their relation with God and make them whole and strong. Go ahead, Lalita, what?
That transcendentally home base is fantastic. That word fits nicely.
Yeah.
Perfectly. Really.
Home run. You want to hit a home run. Yeah, hit a home run. At first, all the people in the stage are not your fans. They're jealous and envied, right? Throw tomatoes. He hit a home run. And then later on, it all changes. Everything switches. Then they go, hey. That's what they did with Lord Caitanya. When he had a love of Krishna and he was spreading it and they were chanting in ecstasy, going down the streets and everything. And then the Brahmins, see, it's always these religion. That's why Krishna's abandoned religion, man. Abandoned, You can't do that, though. That's for neophyte. You can't do it until you find this situation. Okay? And they were, they get rid of that Nimai. Let's take Srivasa's house where that kirtan is going and throw it in the Ganga. We hate that Nimai. See, they were all against, a lot of people against him. And mostly the student community, big false egos. Yeah. And then eventually they all apologized. Why? Because the truth, man, is more strong than anything. But we won, man. We win. Truth is stronger than the Lord's, that shadow. What's the shadow when you switch the lights on? That's all. We're switching the lights on. What is it? It's all shadow. Even all this stuff, all the Varnashram Dharma, proponent, and gurus who haven't realized love of Krishna, all that's shadow. We got the truth. Hey, man, we have love of Krishna manifested in us. We have the mercy of Lord Caitanya. It's here. I got the order Prabhupada was showing, demonstrating. People would not get love of Krishna here if the disciplic line was not behind our work. Come on, man. If it didn't get the order of Krishna and the blessings of Krishna to manifest this, it wouldn't happen because mine would cover it up. I wouldn't have the strength to do this. You think on my own I have strength to have this happiness, this ecstasy, and on my own to preach like this with such authority and truth? Are you kidding? No, it's because of wholeness, being whole, because I got a friend, man, and we're together forever. And it's so good, I want to share it with you guys. And it's nice to see Lalita having a friend like this. Dramana, doesn't Meena just watch on YouTube sometimes? Well, that's good. That's good. Yeah. She's the one comes back, usually.
It's another Meena, I think. It's another Meena. Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
maybe another Mina. Yeah.
Because
Also, the
our
other,
Mina,
yeah, the other Mina is nice too. You know, she just, this is, you know, it's a, you know, it's good that she even came, you know, for, and she comes regularly and all. It's just hard. It's not hard for some people. She's older, you know, it's not easy to change, you know, certain things. And but anyway, Krishna's very, you know, she helped me a lot. You know, she helped me with the motorhome and fix the motorhome and sell it and everything. Oh, Krishna will never forget that. You know, I don't forget it either. You know, it's wonderful. You know that. And so anyway, I think she's a little favorable to what we do. It's just, you know, it's not easy to understand what we're doing. Yeah, this is the, you know, this is the Yoga Maya. See, Yoga Maya, not Mahamaya. These are the pastimes of Lord Caitanya revived again. Literally, this is, we don't do it by mantra. The mantra revives the same ecstatic love that was here then, again. See, the same relish that was there then, again. See, and then the same result happens. People get love of Krishna. Why do you think Lalita's like this? And Johan and others, Govinda, Janaki. Why they got that? Because this is the revival. We revive that preaching again. And why is ISKCON, Gaudiya Smiti, Gaudiya Math like they are? Because they're not in the revival yet. They're just external doing the ceremonies. As far as I can see, I'm just looking at symptoms. What kind of symptoms do you have? Don't, you know, you could say we're raga nuga. Well, where's the raga? You know, let's see the wholeness. You know, if you're realized spontaneous devotional service and you're teaching raga nuga bhakti, we're going to see where's the raga, where's the qualification, is the devotion, not some paper degree, not some writing, cutting, pasting the book. I mean, that's what a lot of Radhakund Babajis, they cut and paste the purports of like the acharyas, and they become acharyas. Okay, that's fine, you cut and paste, but you know, where's the raga in you showing that you have the mercy of these high-level devotees and the Lord and Lord, you know, Lord Krishna, Lord Caitanya? Where's the symptoms of that mercy? That's how real devotees who are purified see. Not by that, you know, there's so much hypocrisy in words. You watch that movie, Brother, Sun, Sister, Moon. St. Francis was like that. People would come up and talk to him. He says, just words, hypocrisy, you know. He was looking at actions. Where's God's presence manifest in somebody? Their symptoms and signs. You know, one is extraordinary happiness that's not of this world, and the other is conclusive understanding of the absolute truth, which liberates people. You're born of that word spoken, that conclusive, non-speculative word is very attractive to the Lord in the heart and causes it to come up. That's the secret. Dear Swamiji, Dharmadas. Oh, good. We got somebody. Thank you for coming, Dharmadas. A message for everyone. Okay. We thought this wasn't our place and we left. You read that, Lalita, can you?
yeah, I think I know him in another name. If I see his picture, I think it's this police agent that was here for a while, but now he comes in another name. I don't remember his other name.
Okay.
He's from Belgium, I think. So, dear Swamiji, a message for everyone. We thought this wasn't our place, and we left for more than a year. Now we know that this was a big mistake. No more progress. I think I kept on writing to him emails. Contact with you again and the Sangha. What a difference. And we are really not superstitious. So thank you for your guidance and blessing.
Oh, good. Thank you for coming back. I mean, you know, it's all lessons. We're all learning. And it's not easy to understand. The spiritual potency is working here big time. Not easy to understand it. We're all in process of understanding it. That's why Sadhu Sangha is, we discuss these very deep topics and they become more and more clear and relishable and understandable. It's just a very high level of devotional service, of worship actually here, going on here. And we're pulling it off because we got a lot of help from these, forces we have, this is a miracle for us to be surviving. It's a miracle for this to be here at this time. That's why the previous acharyas, the recent ones, didn't do this. What I'm making public was very private to them. And they even taught, keep it private and all that. But that was for them. Now there's another, God always likes to do a new thing. It's not like he's restricted. Even what was done, that's all tradition now. See, tradition is what was. And there's some value in tradition. But traditions are created in the moment. We're creating a tradition now. See, and but this one is a powerful one. This one finishes the job. You see, the tradition of Jesus bringing the Holy Spirit that tradition is very important tradition. Okay, that begins to finish some important work. See, so that this is not a varnashram tradition. This is the tradition that Lord Caitanya started. And we're at that level, that level of Chaitanya Lila. Prabhupada said that he knew it. And see, he told, this is why he knew this was going to happen at a certain time. He said, Chaitanya Lila for you guys is postgraduate. You graduate, study these books, go on pilgrimage and all that. There'll be a time, and that time is now, because I got the order from Prabhupada. Now, teach the postgraduate course in Chaitanya Lila. Which is not really that. It's when you hear it here, and if you're open to it, they're very simple principles. Very simple lila. But it's like, if you don't come, if you're envious and jealous, or you're not open and you're not receptive, and you're a right fighter, like Lalita talks about, you want to fight and all that stuff. It's impossible. It's like it'd be a smoke screen. You can't hear, you can't understand nothing. Okay? But a person like Amy or Fanny, they come with an open heart and everything, and they just get it. Yeah. See, Krishna is the intelligence. He says, I'm the intelligence of the intelligent. He's also the less intelligence of the less intelligent. That's how he bewilders. He's not really him. He just bewilders them with his mystic potency. It's like the web of the spider. He just covers you over there with less intelligence. See, but worship in ecstatic love, makes you really intelligent. It's amazing. That's how we're gonna, that's part of it's like a weapon. Because some people, they've been studying all that, like, we got Johan, we got Lalita, we got Janaki. You see, this is a weapon. It destroyed the illusions, the intelligence. So that's there. And then the ecstasy, that's also a weapon. It's a flower and also a sword. It cuts people free. I thought, wow, spiritual emotions. I didn't know about that. Nobody, our gurus never even showed us spiritual emotions, and you're out there so like blowing of the wind, man, just showing spiritual emotions, everything. Well, that's because we're teaching Chaitanya Lila. That's what he taught. He would go to South India and manifest ecstatic devotion, and people would think, "Oh, what's that? What are you doing?" He says, "Oh, this is a new way of worship," and he would preach to them the content of Chaitanya Lila that we have, and Krishna Lila, and the Goswami type books. Those principles, the high principles, and people would get the potency and come onto this path and become this type of Vaishnava. Not a Varnashram Dharma Vaishnava. That's a shadow of a Vaishnava. He would make them like we make them very quickly. into real Vaishnavas with real bhakti. See, we're on that kind of platform of teaching now for those who want it. Unless you're a right friend, I like being a big guru and all that. I will not bend this knee to your preaching. No, I'm better than you. And all, you see, I'm better than you because I have all these disciples. See, that's illusion. That's stupid. That's mundane. You're thinking like a materialist. And you're guru? You're no guru. Not really. It's time to give up your toys. Or is it? No, I don't want to give up my toys. I like playing guru. I like playing deliverer of my disciples. Oh yeah, let me give you an empty hand blessing. Ooh, I got the mercy, like my ex-wife. Oh, I got the mercy of some Babaji. Yeah, what mercy did you get? Did she tell you what mercy she got? No.
I even didn't ask. I didn't want to ask.
It's just words. It's just word. What mercy you got? They'll look at you like, sorry, got nothing in there yet. Just words, empty words. Words without feeling. What are words without feeling? Without feeling those words, tasting those words, tasting these truths. Not complete yet. The worship's not complete.
The fact that she reacted when I was talking about you and our Sangha and how it was increasing and increasing, the fact that she reacted immediately, yeah, here as well, means that she has no understanding.
She's competing. It's a competitive idea. Oh yeah, it's here as well. It's here as well. And she thinks it's the same. See, that's wanting to be equal with Guru. Wanting to say, yeah, I also got the mercy. I hear that all the time, with the people. Narayan Raj group people are often like that. Oh yeah, we also got that. Yeah, dude, what do you got? They only got the concept. That's speculating. They don't have it. Words, empty words. But, people believe in empty words. What are you going to do? I don't believe in empty words. Prabhupada, no real devotee does. They're looking for the manifestation of the truth if it's here. Yes, Amy, Fanny, they are so schooled. I have no intelligence, but I love. Good. Yeah, love is good. I love Lalita Babu. She doesn't spell very well. I thought my guru was the best.
Lota Baba.
I thought my guru was the best. Now I know you are so much more. Yeah, whatever, this thing is by coming regularly, you get revelation and realization. That's how we advance. Although, we don't understand nothing. I come here every day. I go through my day and I do what I do. And then I'm here in this presence of worship, very deep. And it all comes together because the Lord, we come together, therefore everything comes together. We come together, therefore everything is understood. That's to be understood in this moment. It's perfect, man. They used to do this externally in India. They would go about and do their things in business and life, and then they get together at night with the deity, and then they go over things. See, but that's external. This you do naturally, when you share the same heart with God. I mean, does anybody want that? That's what we have. That's what unless you're such a spiritual teacher like that, people haven't found perfection yet, or the path to perfection, because it's got to be that kind of realization. I mean, it's very deep. This stuff is very. You can't. That's why so many people want to be. They want to be guru. They want to do all this. What they really want is not to be guru. That just comes along. What everybody really wants is this intimacy. They want to be complete. That's why they look externally in the man, the woman, the money, to be complete. No, completion is within and a hand. called up by the devotee. That's all we're teaching here. You want to be complete in yourself. Not, you see, it's not just yourself. It's in the self. The self is the Lord. He's the beloved. See, in our hearts, of our hearts. Anyway, that's what I'm learning, and I love it, man. It's fantastic. It just gets better every day, man. That's why you can see we won already. It's just, it's just as like a flower growing and unfolding, more and more and more. It just gets more beautiful because you see more leaves and more of its beauty. And you see, that's all. That's what we're doing. It just becomes more attractive. It's like the person here is coming back. See, he's attracted. See, we're all advancing. You do this. This is a great way. This is fantastic. This is the best path. This path that we're doing here is promoted in the Vedas by Narada Muni as the best path, by Narada and Brahma and all the devotees that know. Sadhu Sangha, Krishna himself says Sadhu Sangha like this at this level is the best place to be, the best path to follow. Because very quickly you get the ultimate result, ultimate perfection, ultimate treasure. No treasure beyond this, no path beyond this. If anything, they're all going in this direction, usually a lot slower. This is where everything is leading. Life is not perfect until you are back with God. Where you'll never be complete in this material universe until you realize this relationship. That's our teaching, man. Who else is teaching this like this? Everybody's teaching some corollaries, some subsidiaries, some longer paths, speculations and all this. Where do you find an actual teacher that teaches by example of being in this relationship? Very rare. Okay. So anyway, that's what we do here, and it's fun. It's great. It's playful, deep. What does Fernando say? Hare Krishna. Okay. What else we got here? Anything? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the 7 tala trees were previously celestial Gandharvas who got cursed to become trees on earth. The Lord liberated them with his transcendental touch. Okay. Again, Sadhu Sangha is the place where you get that touch. Otherwise, you won't be touched. You won't be liberated. I mean, we're talking, you want to be liberated many incarnations or something? Well, go hang out with people that are not touched by the transcendental Lord. You got to show and demonstrate you're touched by God because you'll have extraordinary symptoms that are uncommon. You'll be more intelligent than any of these teachers in religion. And you'll be more transcendentally happy, they call it ecstatic, raptured, relishing transcendental mellows, which is glorified in Chaitanya Leela as why Lord Caitanya came here to the planet to give this gift. And you'll be giving this gift. Some will get it right away. Some will get it in due course. But everybody will be inspired because you see, wow, some people realizing the goal already. The Lord is very attractive, attracts devotees on all levels. Not everybody was an ecstatic devotee when Lord Caitanya was here, but they became gradually or quickly, depending, the Lord. We're also, we're doing like a gathering of the tribe. Yeah, it's a gathering. People know all we're doing is Sadhu Sangha publicly. It's the message is going out. It's a message. And people that are meant to hear it, well, Krishna will, hey, you see the message here. This is what you've been looking for. Haven't we had comments here? Yeah, I was looking for this. This is what this was a call. This was an answer to my prayer, my call. See? Of course, they're not getting like right now masses, but whoever is meant to come, they'll hear the message. Dharma, this guy Dharma, whoever he is, he heard it before, and then he's
Yeah, he came for a while.
Yeah, I mean, if once you get purified, you'll see this is very attractive. It's very always going deeper, always ever fresh. Why wouldn't you want to be in a place that's ever fresh and always attractive and getting more clear and getting more ecstatic? The only reason is contamination. Of like not going through what you need to go through. Like there's some blocks and some anartas there. Some misunderstandings, some false ego challengings. And anyway, that's part of the purification. If you just stick it out, you'll find this is the treasure of all treasures. This is the pearl of great price Jesus was talking about on steroids. I know what I got the result of what Jesus gave. I know what that's all about. This is better. This is deeper. It's not that it's better. Yeah, it is better. It's deeper. It's progressive even. Salvation to me is like, okay, well, I know about that, and that's okay. I like this pure devotional service. This level of intimacy is amazing, and that's because I've taken shelter of Lord Caitanya's teachings and the disciplic line's teachings. I'm not teaching anything else. I'm no New Age guru or New Age Vaishnava who doesn't. If you were really a Vaishnava in the Hare Krishna, you would not be interpenetrating all this stuff that they do. You don't need to do that, but they do because they don't have this. They're a conglomerate. You need to mix all these things. I don't mix. Just straight love of Krishna, just like it was with Lord Caitanya, right? Isn't that it? What else do you don't need any mixtures of New Age stuff. I only use that for preaching. Say, you see, this is that, and this is this. Stay with this, not with that. Or let's not mix this. I don't want to see people coming here because I just want to come here so I can be a great healer. I had these Christians, or some of them are like that. I had one come to our house when I was in England. That was an interesting experience. I asked, what do you want from Jesus? I want to be a great healer. And it was always about healing for him. He was going up and healing on stage, and everybody, oh, wow, you're such a great, and he loved it. And I'm a great healer. I said, that's what I really want. I said, yeah, okay. They want the mystic powers of Jesus to be important. See, it's always about, I want to be loved. I want to be important. I want to be adored. I want a big following. I want all these things. Okay? What do I want? I just want Krishna every day. I want to gobble him up, taste him, relish him, commune. That's what I want. And everything comes from that. All of a sudden he says, oh, all right, I need somebody out like this. Yeah, I get some pure-hearted followers, make some pure-hearted followers, because he's also a connoisseur, isn't he? Radha and Krishna are connoisseurs. They like love, the dealings of loving, communion, people who are also like that or want that. He's making us connoisseurs. Yeah. Okay, what else here? Paying obeisances, he affectionately cried out, Ram, Krishna, Lakshman. See, paying obeisances, he cried affectionately cried out, Ram, Lakshman. See, relationship, affection. That's why if you don't have affection for what we're doing, you're contaminated, man. I don't care how big a guru you are in the eyes of the world, or a follower of Krishna and all that. But if you don't have affection for this kind of preaching and this kind of transcendental happiness, you show by your example that you're contaminated. So Prabhupada taught in this teaching, see, Chaitanya Lila teaching, that Vaidhi Bhakti and faith in it is a contamination for this. If you believe in Vaidhi Bhakti to deliver you and to be delivered by rules and regulations, you're contaminated still. Yeah. That was a necessary teaching for the disciplic line until now. Now it's in the way. And you could see it's the obstacle of some people. They got to get over that. To have faith and be delivered that. No, you're delivered by faith in Guru, Krishna, and the Vaishnavas. Affectionate to Guru, Krishna, and the Vaishnavas. And the words. The affection for these, the truth, is what delivers you. Nothing else. And you'll see that more and more. You'll see, oh, it's only my affection for the Lord that purifies me. It's only my affection for the name of God, this love that awakens spontaneously when I chant. That is my purifying force, my inspired force, is the force behind my preaching, is the force behind everything in this that is coming to me and to anyone else in this world of value. Okay? That's called faith in truth. Okay? But if you have faith by following something, some rule, some external thing to deliver you, that's a contamination. And you'll be a right fighter with me until I smash your stupidity. Even St. Paul preaches, we're saved by faith in Christ and his word and the truth, not by works. The work is faith. Don't you disagree? Come here and let's fight. We'll fight it out. Let's see who wins. My friend Vipassana. See, my friend Vipassana. Yeah, I think that Vipassana was, maybe, but if it is, he became a friend, if it's the same guy. He's the guy who was, he was a minister, or there was one guy that was a minister of not Kamsa, but somebody like that, Ravana. He was a minister. He was the servant of, like high-level servant of Ravana. And then Ram comes into the picture with the things, and he was touched. He was touched by that Ram. And he says, wow, I want to join your side. I want to fight for you. See, and he was a demon. And matter of fact, he went to Ram and said, hey man, I want to work for you. I want to switch companies. See, company, you know company? What kind of company are you in? What kind of company do you keep? See, he was in a company of demons, just like that washerman in Krishna Lila. He said, I'm a servant of Kamsa. I'm not going to serve you, Krishna. He was very arrogant. See, because I'm a servant. See, that company he was keeping. That's why it's all about association. You're successful in real estate in the world all by location, location, location. You become a complete success by buying in the right location. See? In the spiritual world, it's all association, association, association. You become wealthy spiritually. See, you got to be around those who have wealth, wealthy people. See, this is a place. You notice it's a place. You turn your camera on. You're in the place of wealth. You're in the place of truth. No Maya messes with us here. None. She knows better. Because my Lord is her Lord. She only messes with fools and rascals and, and those who take shelter of illusions. Yeah. Yes, I'm not lying. I'm not exaggerating either. It sounds like it's I can't. Can that be true? Yeah, it's true. Everything here is too good, and it's true. Because that's the way my Lord rolls. He wants to give what's too good, and it's true. His mercy is too good for us, but it's true. He wants to give it, and he is giving it. You want it, anybody? Come here. Stay here. And you know, when you get purified, you'll want to. Do you want to stay here forever, Lalita, in this association?
Of course, and not giving Maya any chance, not at all.
Yeah, it gets to be like that for us. You know, I don't want to go anywhere. Who knows? Krishna may make us live for 1,000 years. We'll do 1,000. You know, I know if we were able to stay here 1,000 years, we would stay getting together. If the internet worked for 1,000 years and our lifespan was, we would be here. There would be nowhere else better to go. That's what you'll get when you get purified. So stick it out, people. Whoever's, you know, having their little thing. This is the hero's journey. Is just to sit down, turn that camera on regularly, be with us, be in this association, and you'll get everything. You want to be a success and spiritually, it's association, association, association. Okay? Isn't that fantastic? Now, this is truth, man.
I can continue living for 1,000 years this. Being satisfied with only having your classes.
The sages were the same thing. The sages said to Sutta Goswami, I think when this was written or something, I mean, like it was about a time when people lived 1,000. They said that we want to do 1,000-year sacrifice. And we know the best of all is Sadhu Sangha, to sit and hear from an empowered person. Well, decide, do you have such an empowered person here? You know, because if you do, you'll sit here for 1,000 years. I mean, I know I will, because I'm listening too. I love this. This is fantastic. This is unbelievable, man. Where do you get a chance to participate in like a Jesus trip or a Lord Caitanya trip or whenever their devotees are here? It's the same, even with Christians. You see, when I see empowered Christians, it's magic, man. They got some of that magic. Many of them. You know, because when you have faith in a real devotee, oh, magic happens. When you have we have faith in Lord Caitanya, Prabhupada, all the Goswamis, all these beautiful beings, the name of Krishna, the name of Lord Caitanya, just magic. So you live a magical life. Magic is not bad when it's devotional. Magic is attractive. That's what people like magic, right? They like the magic magicians and all that. Yeah, because there's an attraction in there. Well, Vrindavan, this potency, the transcendental potency is magical. It's wonderful. Enchants your heart, literally. Very enchanting. Incantation, you know, the demons are big on all our language. See, because we've been controlled, this has been a slave, more or less a slave colony under the demons. And even language, they're very intelligent, some of the crafty intelligence. Our language, the English language, is a bunch of incantations and spells to keep you miserable, to keep you in illusion, to keep you under the curse. You speak your own curses. Good morning. Oh, good morning to you too. What a lousy day it is today. Oh, yes. Nice incantation. You said started right from the morning. They want to make sure you're miserable, you know. Good morning. Spoke my own incantation.
I love you to death.
Love you to death. Oh, you're going to die, man. But this kind of love, man, it's going to make you born again and again. All kinds of stuff. We can go over it sometimes for fun. But they don't work. They don't act on devotees. Even I can speak them, but it doesn't act. Because you know why? Because I have no faith in these things. I have no faith in those incantations. It's all mundane to me. I have no faith in the good or the bad. I only have faith in devotional service. That's where the life is, man. That's the message here. You know, faith in this devotional path, faith in these ecstatic devotees. You don't need anything else. And you'll see, you get purified enough here, stick it out, hold on, become a real hero. by doing that. And you'll see all these things. You'll see this is connoisseur stuff. Yeah? This is elite of the elites here. The elites are nothing compared to what's here in this Sangha here. That's why we may get a few of them here. Some of them, they listen sometimes. You know, they got ears. They want ears on everything. Okay, so here you go, you elites. We got something that you don't got. We got something you can't buy with your billions. We got somebody you control, something you can't control. That's more powerful, that has more energy than all the beings in this world you want to control and use as batteries for your energy. We got something more than the matrix. We're out of the matrix, man. You know, my Lord created the matrix, created you, created the demi, created all of this. My Lord is the source of all creation. Okay? You want the relationship with that? You got to come here and get purified. Well, you know, that goes for anybody. I don't care what sins people have done, and some have done the terrible things. If you're connected with Lord Caitanya, oh my God, he'll purify everything. You become white as snow. Look at Jagai and Madai. You become an associate of Lord Caitanya, you get the power to purify the Jagai and Madais. It's actually him doing it, but he uses you to do it, gives you some credit. Because when they say all glories to that devotee that's doing that, that's their liberation. The Lord is very happy. Oh, you glorify my devotee. Makes me very happy. Okay. If you don't, that's, contaminated person. Oh, a right fighter. Oh, this guy wants to be bigger, better, more equal, like my ex-wife, right? Oh, yeah, we're also ecstatic. Yeah. You little child. We'll try and get you before you kick the bucket. Give her more work, Lord. Make her work her butt off. This is a slave planet, actually, controlled by the demons. But the funny thing is the demons are slaves themselves. The blind leading the blind, the slaves leading the slaves. Everybody is a slave. Okay? Even the devotees are slaves. We're slaves of the truth and love it, man. If you're going to be a slave, this is where to go, man, because everybody's a slave. You know, we're all slaves, you know.
When you're addicted, you're a slave.
Yeah. So this is, yeah. And then the Lord says, oh, my devotees, they know how to live, man. They're connoisseurs. They're my slaves. What is this? They got a better deal than me. They're more happy than I am. I think I'll come as Lord Caitanya, become a slave of myself. It's so good to be a devotee. See? We are teaching what the God himself wanted to experience and to taste and to relish. He thought this happiness is better than his own happiness. And it is devotion. You know, to love God. That's why he came here, to experience, to taste this, to relish this. Love of his greatest devotee, Radharani, you know. But any devotee is happy. Next, Guranga spent Chaturmas on the side of Godavari River. Yeah, let's end now. I want to stop talking for a while. Wow, this is good. Nice little tasty meal. Give us a last word there, Lalita.
Well, yeah, this is the part of Radha Krishna. They speak of Radha Krishna and they forget to mention Lord Caitanya, but this is a part of Radha Krishna. So don't forget Lord Caitanya. You need this mercy, and otherwise you can keep on doing it for lives and lives and lives. Johan gave his class about it. You really need the mercy. You need to go through a bona fide spiritual master, receive that mercy with both hands, be grateful, and get intoxicated and go through that purification process and grow up and become a devotee finally, instead of thinking I'm a worshipper of Radha Krishna just because I tell you that, and thinking that it's all the same. No, it's not all the same.
Not
Not
at all.
at all.
Yeah.
This Sangha is special. This is better than all the others. The mercy is here. It's working here. The ecstatic devotees are here. You will be delivered here and nowhere else. Not with Purujit and all the other shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's I keep on testifying for it because I am the happy one, I'm the lucky one. And Purujit has such a face, it's always growing, he's only falling over it.
Yeah. And even he was like, also, oh yeah, when somebody, I think it was River, she said to Purja, because they were friends, oh, Gohari is my good. He's ecstatic, and he says, I'm more ecstatic than Gohari. They always want to. It's a competition thing. They're caught in this, and they can't see it. I can see it. He can't see it. Because I'm not competitive. The truth is the truth. Truth is by the symptoms, and they don't even know the symptoms. So that's the Vaidhi level. If you want to move on, you have to come to the ones who have real ecstasy, real devotion, what that looks like and manifesting. So for the Vaishnava, I don't see any other place for them to go, because in Vaishnavism, there's only two places, Vaidhi Bhakti and Raghunuga Bhakti. And I haven't seen any teacher I was impressed with of the Raghunuga path. That's how rare it is. I think we're probably the only ones teaching real Raghunuga Bhakti here. Because if you are, let us see some fruits, man. Otherwise, by their fruits they shall be known. I haven't seen any in the Narayan Raj group. Fruits of like we see here, you can compare. If anybody has the intelligence, you can compare the fruits you see here of this ecstatic devotion, and where is it in the Narayan Raj group? Where is it in ISKCON? Where is it in Gaudiya Math? Where is it in the world? Where is it anywhere? This is so uncommon. I see when people that see this, they go, well, that's how you know. They haven't seen it anywhere. They're surprised by it, or they get angered by it, or that's wrong, or whatever it is, whatever reaction they get, it's because they haven't seen such an amazing thing, amazing phenomena of worshiping in ecstasy and intimacy with God.
Yeah, and that idea of not believing in a living guru, they are Rhythmics. He's a Rhythmic, Purujit, but they all have disciples. They all have followers. Because they don't believe in a living guru, because they all think I am guru. So many who have left ISKCON for years are Rhythmics for years until they surrender unto you. They're all Rhythmics, all thinking I am guru.
Yeah, and the Rhythmic thing, they say they're not guru, but you are a guru. When you take followers and you teach them something, you're teaching them your conception of devotional service. So, at least I just admit it. Yeah, I'm a guru, obviously. I mean, I don't have to say it. You see, I have disciples. They call, all glories to my Guru Dev, So obviously that's happening here. But we do the job of the finishing work here. Like Purushat, he's just a student. He would have to learn. He'd have to start his devotional service over, in a sense. But not if whatever he's doing now, if it leads him here, then it was good. There was a step that brought you finally to perfect your devotional service. Otherwise, not perfect. You're still in the false ego. You take that with you. Your sin. See, the false ego causes sin. It causes you to be against this. That's why we're here with the devotional potency, and people who go against it, even though they're gurus, it points out, you see, they have sin. They're against the transcendental manifestation of God's transcendental potency manifested here in this Sangha. That's the work we do. That ultimately they'll see that, just like, the Brahmins saw that they were against the cowherd boys' transcendental nature. And when the wives went first and got this love of Krishna and brought it back, they thought, wow, they got the ultimate result. And we're trying to do pujas to get it. And they got it simply by association, intimate association with the cowherd boys. That's what we're doing here. See? If you will be like the wives, say if you're ISKCON and Gaudiya Smriti, if you're like the wives, if you want to know the real Bhagavatam, is just do what they did. Leave that association for this. Even if you have to secretly, however you do it, to get in this association, even by hook or crook. By hook or crook, you're following, or your gurus. By hook or crook, they became guru. By speculations, maybe lying, cheating, who knows? Doesn't matter. Maybe they got some sentimental thing. I got to save the disciplic line. I have to be guru and get all these followers and all that stuff. And secretly, they're enjoying it. Maya makes sure of that. Because you can't continue to do something unless you get some happiness.
They cannot serve in spirit and truth because they are jealous of you. They are jealous of this potency. They are jealous of Sat Chit and Ananda. That's why they don't have the spirit. That's why they cannot talk truth. Because the spirit is not there. It's always the same thing. That person, all those pieces, they fit perfectly.
Yeah, and we're here for that, because some will come here eventually. If they don't come in this round, in this generation, they'll come in wherever where seeds are germinating. Because, it's like Jesus said to the Pharisees, all you have to do is accept my word. And a lot of them didn't. And he said, well, then your sin remains of being challenging where the Lord is working, the Lord in his transcendental world. See, when the Lord manifests through a devotee in this world, deliverance manifests. Especially we're preaching deliverance. I'm not putting you back into kindergarten. We're taking you out of kindergarten, okay? So deliverance is being preached here. And if you don't accept it, you carry that covering of the false ego of wanting to challenge where God is working. That means you're not worthy to the kingdom. I mean, you're just not ready. You're against the kingdom. See, that's why those who are vehemently against the kingdom get purified. See, against, that's an attraction. You go against, you're touching. That's why you see Kamsa got delivered. Because he was against it. He was against Krishna by meditating, like thinking, oh, this Krishna is going to kill me. Always thinking day and night. He was against the name, and that got him purified. Eventually, Krishna, if you look symbolically what Krishna did, forget about killing bodies, he killed the conception of Kamsa. He got purified, and that's why, he liberated Kamsa. And that's just how it works. Some people will be against. That's why Jesus said, be against me or for me, but don't be lukewarm. Look at Paul. St. Paul became a saint, being against the Christians. If you're against a devotee, you're against Christ, if they're real devotees. And not hypocrites or, just, wishy-washy. Basically wannabe devotees, and that doesn't really count much.
That's why Jesus said, why are you killing me?
Yeah.
He said
why
to Paul,
why are you against me? When you're against a devotee, you're against the Lord, because they represent Satchidananda, the spirit. They're the sun in this world. See, the sun is literal also, the light. Even Jesus said, This, isn't it amazing, the words, when you look deeply into the words, what they represent, not a sun, a body. I'm a sun, a body. Well, a body of light in the world. See, that's a real devotee. They're the conclusive clarity. See, Maya is full of smoke and mirrors and mirages of twisted truths. They sort of are right, but sort of wrong. And they always mislead into this way and that way is a bunch of mirrors. And the sun is the devotee, conclusive understanding directly into the kingdom when they're preaching it. We are now, see, for the Vaishnavas, not indirectly, follow the rules and regulate, do a lot of, build lots of temples and go on pilgrimage. And you take your body to all these things, but you still got a big false ego. What's the proof? Poor shit. Hey man, you're doing all the things that Prabhupada said to do, but you still got the false ego. You think you're as ecstatic as Gaur without the ecstasy. Where's the ecstasy, man? See? So, see, you're still not finished, and you'll die unfinished. And you'll come back because the false ego brings you back. You still identify yourself as God, as a God. Whenever you challenge a devotee, you're saying, I'm equal to God. I'm equal to Guru. That's why those who look like Amy, she's not thinking that way. Fanny's not thinking that way. That's why they get so much mercy. And poor shit gets, diddly squat. He gets to work hard, getting up early. It's still a job. And duels day in and day out, simply because he's not as open as Fanny, and he thinks he knows more. He wants to be equal. You want to show that you're still a Mayavadi. You want to be equal with Guru. That means you want to be equal with God, because God, the Guru, the real spiritual master, is the empowered servitor Godhead. That Lord comes as that devotee to deliver people and to even deliver them from that nonsense of the false ego. Just from him being against that, there's some purification in that, because that's his way. Some people, they have their way. Some people are going to go against the devotees. Some people are going to just surrender and get into the kingdom quicker. Maybe. St. Paul got in quick just by being so vehemently against. That's why I kind of pick up fights. I call their names, come on, get over here. Acharya Dave, get your booty, or at least get them thinking about, what we're doing. What is this glory? What's he doing? You get them thinking day and night about, or Radhanath, what's this guy doing? Maybe we should go Hari Das. I hear he says he spelled my name and he's gonna fight. He's get them thinking, like obsessing over this. We'll deliver some.
They're peeing in their pants.
Get poor as you're thinking. That Gohar, he's saying my name all the time, telling me I'm a neophyte. I'll get that guy. I don't think. Yeah, that's how you get purified. That's their way for some people. The Pharisees did the same thing with this. Their day and night, some of them were. This Jesus, they kept hearing Jesus against them. They're vipers. Get the vipers. Oh, they call us snakes, the day and night. And some of them after Jesus, and some before, well, at least we know, Nicodemus, after. Okay, hear me? Anybody? I know I'm probably, can you hear me?
Yeah, you're frozen and choppy sound.
Okay, so let's end it now. I'll play the song. I don't want to play the song because it probably won't work. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Thank you for coming, everybody.